Were you backstage when the CM Punk and the Buck incident, Omega incident went down? Were you there?
No, I had already left the building.
Did you hear anything about it at all much? I'm sure you did, but
Uh,
can you well, let me say it. Can you say anything about it?
I'm sure I can, but I don't really want to.
All right.
Uh, I'm
Okay,
very
folks, this is when I hang up. We finish this interview, and then I call Jack up. I said, "All right, Jack, it's just me and you. Tell me what happened." And, yeah, yeah, yeah. But unbeknownst to you, I have my recorder. I said, "This is what Jack couldn't say last week." No, but and where do you think all that heat came from? They both wanted Tony's ear, or what?
who knows how animosity builds and how lack of communication leads to certain things. I think it all stems from how you view things. And obviously, one person in that party was viewing things so negatively. And I don't think he was correct.
Well, when I heard about it, I said, "Well, it's that's the way wrestling used to be, except you didn't do it out in the open like that. I mean, especially on a pay-per-view, or if you had problems, you would have it on like a live show with just the guys in the back present. It was just like an in-house secret. But since it happened at a pay-per-view and all the reporters were there, and that's why it made such big news. Now they had something to run to the dirt sheets with, run in this clickbait. The real reason this happened, the real reason, and they rode that forever. But if he hadn't, and I predicted this, things were going, they were clicking for AEW right then. Everything was coming together. And if they hadn't have done that little incident in the back, I think AEW, they would have really taken off. I mean, more than they are right now. They still do about a million views a week on the Rampage show, or 900,000. And people look at that and say, "Oh, they're down from this, that." Yeah, you're down from the original show, but drawing on 900,000 people a week is not a bad number.
No.
And like
A lot of the times we're the number one show on Wednesday nights.
No kidding. And like, because that's your dirt sheets. That's your dirt sheet. Well, they're down this week. Well, you're down 10,000 people. That's nothing when you're talking about a million. I mean, hell, a lot of people may have went to the bathroom and didn't come back to their TV. It basically is what it means. But if you listen to some of these dirt sheet writers, oh my God, their product is awful. It's this, that, and the other. And the same way with Raw. If they cannot be negative with it, they can't, because they don't get any views. They don't get any clicks if they're positive.
Yeah.
You just want, because people want to read about that's why the fight did well, because it's something to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So
it gets me just as an industry that works people. I know this is a new thing where the dirt sheets are more prevalent now than ever because of the internet, and our fans love the internet and are always on there talking about wrestling, which is great. I'm glad. But at a certain point, I would like for us, or at least somebody, to start working these dirt sheet writers a little bit. Let's feed them some bullshit and let's have it be pretty believable.
I think they've been fed some bullshit. And since you brought that up, I'm thinking this little fight between CM Punk and the Bucks, what if it turned out to be a big work?
Yeah.
They would feel so stupid. I think Meltzer has just had to come out and apologize for something somebody fed him from Japan. And he had to print a retraction. And he said he felt stupid. Well, he should have felt stupid a long time ago. But back in the day, you knew who was talking to Meltzer and who wasn't. because sometimes he would have news that only like 3 or 4 or 5 people knew.
Mm.
So one of that group was talking to Meltzer. Of course, he would never release that. And the people talking to him would never admit that. But he's been worked a lot of time. But a lot of times he was worked for the common good of him and the talent.